Sometimes, it feels like the world is divided into the lucky and the unlucky. But then you hear a story that proves, no matter where you start, no matter how many obstacles you face, if you keep going, success becomes inevitable. This is the story of a man whose voice the world recognizes. A man whose wisdom seems to come from life itself. This is the story of Morgan Freeman. Where it all began. Morgan Freeman was born on June 1, 1937, in Memphis, Tennessee. His full name is Morgan Porterfield Freeman Jr., and no, he never used a stage name. He didn't need one. That name, in time, would come to represent strength, dignity, and perseverance. His parents and upbringing. His father, Morgan Freeman Sr., was a barber. His mother, Mamie Edna, worked as a cleaner. They were a hard-working African-American family in a country still deep in racial injustice. Money was always tight, but the values of discipline, respect, and work ethic were strong in their home. The family moved frequently, from Memphis to Greenwood, Mississippi, then eventually to Chicago. Every move meant starting over. But those changes built resilience in young Morgan. Childhood struggles. There were no fancy toys or holidays in Morgan's childhood. But there were books, big dreams, and a lot of time spent alone. At just 9 years old, he got on stage for the first time in a school play, and instantly felt at home. But life didn't hand him an easy path. He couldn't afford acting school after graduation. Instead, he joined the U.S. Air Force. He dreamed of flying. But once he sat in the cockpit, he realized, he didn't want to fly planes, he wanted to fly minds with storytelling. First steps toward the dream. After his military service, Morgan moved to Los Angeles. He worked as a mechanic, a janitor, even a dancer. Whatever it took to stay close to the arts. He studied acting at the Pasadena Playhouse, but fame was still far, far away. In the 1970s, he gained minor recognition through a children's TV show called The Electric Company. He was in his 30s, voicing puppets and reading silly lines, but he still held onto his dream of serious acting. Turning point. Real success didn't come until Morgan was 50 years old. Yes, 50. His breakthrough came in 1987 with the film Street Smart, which earned him his first Oscar nomination. Then came The Flood, Driving Miss Daisy, Glory, The Shawshank Redemption. Morgan didn't just play characters, he became them. His calm presence, wise demeanor, and that unforgettable voice drew audiences in like a magnet. Top 5 films that made him famous. Clapperboard 1. Driving Miss Daisy, 1989. Morgan played Hoke, a humble chauffeur who becomes a close friend to a Jewish widow. The film showed the power of connection across boundaries and earned him a Golden Globe. Clapperboard 2. Glory, 1989. A powerful Civil War drama. Freeman played a courageous soldier in the first all-black volunteer company. His performance radiated strength and conviction. Clapperboard 3. The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Perhaps his most iconic role, Red, the prison inmate who befriends Andy Dufresne. A timeless story of hope. Freeman's narration became the soul of the film. Clapperboard 4. Say 7N, 1995. A gritty thriller where he played a seasoned detective navigating a dark, twisted world. His character brought balance and quiet depth to the chaos. Clapperboard 5. $1 Million Baby, 2004. A heartfelt boxing drama. Freeman played Eddie, a retired boxer and gym caretaker. The role won him his first Academy Award, Best Supporting Actor. The Dark Knight, 2008. Worldwide gross, $1.006 billion. Freeman reprised his role as Lucius Fox, Batman's tech genius and moral compass. Reported earnings, $10 million. 2. The Dark Knight Rises, 2012. Worldwide gross, $1.081 billion. In the trilogy's final act, Freeman's steady presence was once again key. Reported earnings, $12 million. 3. Lucy, 2014. Worldwide gross, $463 million. He played Professor Norman, guiding the audience through the film's science fiction journey. Reported earnings, $7 million. 4. Bruce Almighty, 2003. Worldwide gross, $484 million. He played God. And no one doubted it. His calm authority made the role unforgettable. Reported earnings, $5 million. 5. Now You See Me, 2013. Worldwide gross, $351 million. Freeman portrayed Thaddeus Bradley, a mysterious debunker of magic tricks, or so it seemed. Reported earnings, $6 million. How fame changed him. With fame came choices, and Freeman chose wisely. He bought a ranch in Mississippi. He owns a private plane. But he never lost touch with who he is. He started a charitable foundation, supported education programs, and even turned his land into a bee sanctuary to help save the environment. He has donated to disaster relief, civil rights causes, and youth acting programs. Freeman became a symbol of quiet activism, speaking up about racial equality, truth in media, and the power of art. Why success became inevitable. Morgan Freeman's success wasn't instant. It wasn't handed to him. It was earned, through decades of persistence, humility, and unshakable belief in himself. He didn't quit when the roles didn't come. He didn't burn out when others faded. He kept showing up, with talent, with grace, and with purpose. Patience. Integrity. Resilience. These are the traits that made his success not just possible, but inevitable. Closing. If you think it's too late to follow your dreams, remember Morgan Freeman. He became a global star after turning 50. Because true success doesn't come to those who rush. It comes to those who keep going. Morgan Freeman proved it to us all, success is inevitable.